Okay, you guys, so here we go. Another video. I know you want to probably see me. Some of you all are used to me being live and in your face. But the truth of the matter is, I am really tired. I do not feel like getting jazzed up to be on camera. I'm really tired. All of this has just drained me, literally. Plus, I started back, exercising a bit more, so I'm tired. But I still wanted to get the information to you, so here it goes. A lot of you guys have thought about or wanted to know more about getting a agent. Yes, it is true. You can get an agent for pretty much anything artistically, anything in the artistry realm. You can always get an agent. And there are agencies out here that do employ people, or should I say contract people, to do certain jobs for them. But I wanted to explain a little bit in detail, so I will have this video to refer people to when they start asking about this to clarify. Now, I have spoken about working for an agency, and yes, it is true. I do still work for agency, but don't put too much of your thought process into agency. And here's why. Nail agencies, beauty agencies were a really big thing maybe 10 years ago and before then. And if you think about it, there is a reason why. The reason why the agencies were big then is because the internet was not as well known or wide scale or broad for everyone to use and to locate information. So that was the main purpose of the agency in terms of getting someone to your home to do something, or hiring a few people for a special event. That's why agencies were really, really popular prior to 10 years ago. If you look now, you don't really see them as much because there's really no need for them. And what is happening is, with a lot of the few agencies that are left, they will send us out. And once we get out to the job, people are making their own connections and their own contacts. It's so easy because of social media to exchange information. Even if you don't give them their number or exchange numbers, you can just point them to your social media page. And that is what is happening. And that is what has happened with me a few times. I'll go to a salon and they like me so much and they just ask for my information. You're not supposed to give it to them, but hey, if you can go ahead and keep the whole commission for yourself, who's not going to take it? The same thing has happened going to a personal home. People will say, hey, I don't like different people in and out of my house. May I just contact you directly? Of course, you're going to give them your information. That cuts out the middleman. So basically what has happened in recent years because of the internet, is really easy to find people yourself. And the agency way, it's really dated. So that's why you're not finding as many agencies, or it's really hard to get an agency to work for. Now, even in the previous years, I'm still signed up. I still receive my 1099s from doing some agency work, but I can guarantee you it's not big money. And it's very sporadic these days when they reach out. And let me explain what agency money typically looks like. If you're going to a home, it's probably it depends on what type of agency you're with, but I can tell you that I personally, a lot of jobs I don't even take because I'm personally not going to leave out and drive 45 minutes away to do a manicure for someone and receive a $40 or $60 commission. That's just me, because you guys know that I don't leave out for less than $100. But some jobs, such as acrylic, which I don't like to do, but for an agency, if they have you coming out doing acrylic work, those people will typically pay you $250 or so to do a set. So something like that, it is worth it, and I will leave out then. Let's go to some events. Now, you may be called to do an event, let's say downtown at the local department store for a few hours, and they will just pay you an hourly amount. And usually that amount starts around $30 to $35 an hour and up, depending on what they were able to negotiate. Let's go back. So the agency thing is something that I challenge you to kind of put to the back burner because it's not as lucrative as it used to be. And the reason why is because of social media. So that takes me to what I've been preaching all along. The way to get an agent or to get a lot of mobile business is to become your own agent. There is really no need to have that middleman around anymore, because you have the platforms, all these social media platforms, to create any type of look, any type of business persona you want to attract the type of clientele you want. So if you feel like you want to go into these upper scale homes and do all of these larger events, you can literally, aha moment, you guys, you can literally brand yourself or create a page specifically for that, if that's something that you want to do. Think about it. If that's something you want to do, just go ahead and create a page, give it another name, and create a page and post on it regularly and do all the things that I talk about in the book when it comes to branding your business. That's all that agency did. The agency did nothing different. The only thing I will say from a few that I have worked for, some of them were well connected just from their inner circle. But overall, those people went out and just advertised themselves and gave themselves exposure to have an upscale beauty business, and that they had people that could come to them on demand because they had those people under their belt. Why do you need to be under their belt? You can do that yourself if you sit down, put in the work, and write out a plan and build a brand around that. So, in my opinion, agencies are not really that relevant, and I don't really put much stock into it these days, and it's very rare that I'm even available to work for one, and I don't go out unless they're paying me nice money. So there you have it. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead and show you this quick video clip of, it's not that quick, it's about 5 minutes, but it's just showing you what's in my mobile kit. Now keep in mind, COVID has happened, and I have not even touched this thing. When I'm in someone's home, I get in and I pack up and I leave. I get in and out. I get in and out. So nothing has been wiped down or anything. I just got this stuff. The last time I used it, I brought it home to get out of that person's house and give them their life back. So here we go, you guys. Okay, you guys, so here we are. Let's discuss what I have in my kit. Now, everyone's kit may be a little bit different, but this is what I typically carry out. I like to have a kit that provides me with everything that I need so I can get in and out in an efficient manner. So let's start here. I have this little case. Excuse my nails, I'm soaking them off right now. I have this case, and I got this from Michael's, I believe. They were like $8. And so in here, I like this because I can pack a lot of stuff in here. I can pack a lot in a little space. So I'm going to bring this over here. So at the bottom, I have your typical things: lotion, skin softener, alcohol, acetone, more alcohol in the spray bottle, just some Castile soap. That's just to soak with, and just like callus spray, different things like that. Everything in a bottle is down here. This is something else that I have, and you guys, this kit needs to be cleaned. I know. So, you know, I know people always watch people's videos and find ways to critique them. I don't care. But during this COVID, I haven't been working with this anyway, so this stuff has been sitting in a corner. So please forgive me if something's not up to your standard. But here's a sterilization jar. So I like to keep this at all times because I do pull out my tools and I not sterilize them. This says sterilizer. You know how I feel about using the proper terms. This is for disinfecting tools. So I just pour some of that in there. And this right here, I even carry this. I carry this barbicide. So this is barbicide. As soon as I get there, the first thing I do is pour some barbicide into this disinfection cup so my tools can start disinfecting. Of course, you have your pedicure tub over there. I'm going to move here. I have like a little bathroom rug that I spread out so I don't wet their floor. And then here, I have some disposables. So these are all disposables for manicure and pedicure. I know I'm soaking off my nails right now, right after this video. Please excuse. I'm trying to crank out videos for you. But anyway, these are disposables. Here's something. I don't know why this is even in here. Well, I guess I do. So I have these two. So this is a Zuka bag, right? This is the large one. And then I have two smaller ones. Why do I have two smaller ones? Because I'll typically have polish in one and gel in another. I always reach out to the person in advance and ask if there's any color in particular they want to see. They may say blues, reds, or something springy. So I'll have the gels and I'll have the polishes in another. And then that's just some spritz dry. Okay. Also, I have my gel lamp. I have my wubbies here. And these are just little paper towels that I have that, you know, just to help spread out and have a professional appearance. I always take a few towels with me. And very important, you guys, is to take an extension cord with you anytime you go out on a mobile job, because you never know. Most customers do not think about the setup you need, so it's up to you to be over prepared. You don't know where their outlets are going to be in their house. So you always want to make sure you have an extension cord. They're easy to find. Always have that in your mobile kit. So these are my tools. And I told you, as soon as I get to their house, I'll take those out and disinfect them. And these are just your typical things, you know, the gloves, the files, all the things you would need to do for a manicure and pedicure. And then this right here is my portable light. And a lot of these things are available on Shecago Beauty Source. So this is the portable light that I use when I'm out, because again, like I said, most people do not think about you when they're out. When they have you come into their house, they don't know how to properly prepare for you. So I'm always over prepared and not under prepared. So an extension cord and a lighting, some type of small lamp, and that little light is available on Shecago Beauty Source. It's in black and white. And I also always have something to soak off a no chip, because a lot of people, like I say, they'll tell you one thing, they'll say that, and you get there and they have on a no chip. If you're not prepared to take off a no chip, you didn't bring your drill out, what are you going to do? So you always want to have some of these available on Shecago Beauty Source. You always want to have those available to soak the person out, because people fail to mention everything they should. And that's pretty much it. So everything you would do for your typical manicure and pedicure, I don't feel like I need to go into deep detail on that, because we are already professionals doing this. But just keep in mind that you definitely want to have more than enough. You want to have something to protect their floor. You want to have something to protect their table. Bring your gel lamp, even if they're getting a basic manicure, because people tend to not book properly. Always have extra towels, and that's it. That is it, you guys. If I forgot anything, you can put it in the comments. But this is your general setup for a mobile service, and it all easily fits into this bag here. This is just a bag I got from the Container Store. So believe it or not, all of this can slide in there. And I'm in and out, in and out. One thing you don't want to do is to show up to someone's house with a ton of stuff to the point where you're making trips. That's doing way too much. Your kids should have just enough to get in, get out, and possibly work in a small space. That's what you want, in and out. You don't want to bring full-size items for everything. A lot of things you want to break down, like gloves. You shouldn't be bringing a whole box of gloves with you. Put some in a sandwich bag. You have wipes. You don't want to, you know, this is the little snack size bag. You need to break a lot of things down, okay? Whatever it is, but you should be able to fit everything in a small, compact space and get in and get out. That's all for now. Okay, so I hope you have enjoyed this video. Watch it again, share it with a friend. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. We will be coming live really soon. I have some great topics coming up. And all of this is about branding and marketing your business. So I have some really good resources at ShecagoBeautySource.com, as well as some of your favorite items, which can be financed. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.